General Adnan was born on March 1, 1939 in Baghdad, Iraq. He began his wrestling career in the 1960s and competed in the Worldwide Wrestling Federation and the American Wrestling Association. In 1971, he defeated Andre the Giant in Al-Shab Stadium in Baghdad. On December 7, 1976, he won the WWF World Tag Team Championships with Chief Jay Strongbow. In 1990 he joined the WWF, where he managed Sergeant Slaughter under the name General Adnan. He competed at SummerSlam in 1991 with his partners Sergeant Slaughter and Colonel Mustafa in a handicap match with Sid Justice as special guest referee, against Hulk Hogan and the Ultimate Warrior. Al-Qaisi became the first Iraqi to compete in the WWF. Al-Qaisi began wrestling in the state of Oklahoma in 1959 under the ring name Billy White Wolf, which was a Native American character. Cassie wrestled for Pacific Northwest Wrestling in the 1960s. In 1964, he became a U.S. citizen. In 1974, Adnan debuted in New Japan Pro Wrestling as the Sheik of Sheiks of Baghdad. He teamed with Nikolai Volkov and they tried to win the NWA North American Tag Team Championships, but failed after losing the best 2 out of 3 falls match against Antonio Inoki and Seiji Sakaguchi at Aichi Prefectural Gymnasium in Aichi, Japan. Adnan joined the WWF in 1976 under the ring name Billy White Wolf. He won the World Tag Team titles with Chief Jay Strongbow. Needing neck surgery, Cassie agreed to work an injury angle where he had his neck broken by Ken Patera via the swinging neckbreaker on television. The titles were vacated on August 1, 1977, due to him needing surgery. In 1981, he debuted in the AWA under the ring name Sheikh Adnan El-Qaisi, where his stated goal was to win the AWA title from champion Nick Bockwinkel. He enlisted the help of Jerry Blackwell, who he renamed Sheikh Ayatollah Jerry Blackwell. Qaisi would eventually team with Ken Patera to win the AWA World Tag Team titles from Greg Gagne and Jim Brunzell. He had to eventually take a hiatus from wrestling due to injury. In 1986 at AWA Wrestle Rock he lost to Vern Gagne in a steel cage. He then teamed with Boris Zhukov in a tag team match against the Midnight Rockers, Marty Jannetty and Shawn Michaels. Cassie later left the AWA, but returned on November 26, 1988, when he managed the Iron Sheik, who he would also later manage in the WWF, in a match against Sergeant Slaughter. In the WWF, during the summer of 1990, he allied with Sergeant Slaughter as General Adnan, and managed him during his pro-Iraqi gimmick in a feud with Hulk Hogan and the Ultimate Warrior. During this feud, Slaughter won the WWF title from the Ultimate Warrior at the 1991 Royal Rumble, and lost it a couple of months later to Hogan at WrestleMania 7. After leaving the WWF he joined American Wrestling Federation, AWF, where he managed the Rat Pack of Bob Orton Jr., Mr. Hughes and Manny Fernandez. He also managed Hercules Hernandez. He retired from wrestling in 1998. He formerly managed his own wrestling company, the World All-Star Wrestling Alliance, which he co-owned with Ken Patera. He died on September 6, 2023, at the age of 84.